The type of people you attract, it's a reflection of how you feel about yourself. So
welcome to our show!
I'm back. Y'all like my natural hair? We love to see a natural queen, don't we, right? I'm loving it. Honestly, I'm like this close to just leaving it like this, honestly. Because hair is done every day. Just wanted to come on here and show you guys what I'm gonna be eating. I got food from this place called La Masa. It's a Colombian restaurant in the Bronx, and I just wanted to start bringing food vlogs because I'm a foodie. I love vegan food. You know, I travel, I'm here, I'm there, and I'm always finding something bomb to eat that's vegan. So I just wanted to share that with you. And Colombian food, man, I don't know. I'm Costa Rican and Jamaican, and obviously that's gonna be my preferred food because that's just, you know, what I was raised eating. But I like to try different cultures of food, you know? And them Colombian beans slap. Like every time I went to La Masa with my homegirl Sonia, and boy, the way the beans, so savory. Like, how do you do that? I gotta learn. I was feeling a little nauseous and I didn't really want to cook anything. It's rainy outside. So rainy today. Oh my goodness. So gloomy. The perfect night to just order some takeout. Rainy type of vibe. So I'm like, let me just order some takeout. Didn't want to make nothing. I do have this pretty much in my freezer, but I'm like, my food journey overall is changing. Like, it's changing because the way my body reacts to stuff is so different now. Like, I don't like eating processed stuff anymore. I prefer to eat like whole, nutritious food. So the topic of today's video and today's mukbang is gonna be self-love, because I've been on this self-love journey for such a time now. That's why it's called the journey, right? I've been really diving deep and trying to figure out, you know, what does self-love mean to me? Like, how do you love yourself, right? Such a vague concept. So yeah, I just wanted to pick up my camera and share with you guys 3 things that I've learned on my self-love journey that right now is like at the core of my self-love journey right now. So this is how my food looks. Oh, yes. I might need an extra light, huh? Nah, y'all can see that. Nah, I'm gonna get the extra light. Hold on. Yeah, we need the video light, man. We need the video light on the food. Okay, so bam, look at that. Ooh, black beans. Delicioso. We got the home fries. I'm gonna put some ketchup on there. But yeah, y'all, look at the beans. Y'all don't understand. Y'all do not understand how good these beans taste. Yeah, oh, it's vegan cheese, my bad. They put vegan cheese on here. Gotta get up under there. Got tomato and stuff like that. I'm gonna put some more ketchup on here. But yeah, I'm gonna be drinking a kombucha. If you like them, check them out. Let's get into it. It's gonna be the thumbnail, right? So y'all, let's get real. First, let me give thanks. Oh my gosh, I give thanks. I'm so grateful for this delicious, nutritious, vegan meal. I'm so grateful that there's vegan food available to me. Okay, so self-love journey. Wow, self-love journey. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it on task so I'm not all over the place or rambling. The question you want to ask yourself as you're beginning on the self-love journey is, what would someone who loved themselves do, right? What would someone who loves themselves do? If you ever find yourself in a situation or every little thing you do, ask yourself, what would someone who loved themselves do? Like this, I'm about to eat this fry. Someone who loves themselves for me today is gonna order themselves a vegan burger and fries. That might change day to day. You don't want to be eating fries every day. So you might ask yourself, what would someone who loves themselves do? And maybe in that moment it's, you know, instead of eating this, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna have a smoothie. I'm gonna have a salad. You know what I mean? I know there's a fine line between self-love and self-care, but I love fries. But I think it is still self-love if you ask yourself that. Because think about it, you can be in a situation, like I'm telling y'all, real life situations, whether you're with someone, in a relationship with someone, and they're not treating you good, or something just don't feel right. What would someone who loved themselves do? Because sometimes if you know, you're not really loving yourself, you're more so loving, you know, people pleasing or getting attention, or, you know, there's other things that can get us lost on the self-love journey. So just ask yourself, what would someone who loved themselves do? My lips look ashy, but they're not. Yeah, so ask yourself, what would someone who loved themselves do? You know what I mean? Someone who loves themselves is not gonna tolerate no BS. They're not gonna tolerate being treated less than they deserve. You're not gonna tolerate certain environments. You're not gonna tolerate certain people. You're not gonna tolerate certain energy. You're not gonna tolerate certain food. You're not gonna tolerate certain habits from yourself. You're just not gonna tolerate certain things once you learn how to love yourself. And I feel like it's really important to ask yourself that question as you begin to reframe your mind and get yourself into that mentality of someone who loves himself. And it's a total identity shift, because if you're used to, you know, not thinking of these things, and you're used to always just being available to certain things, and you're learning to say no to certain things, and you're learning, you know, it's a total identity shift, and it can feel uncomfortable at first, but honestly, it's rewarding. It's almost immediately rewarding when you make decisions that make you feel good. When you make decisions that are good for you. I got this question. I learned this from Teal Swan. You can check out her channels on YouTube. She's super dope. If you don't know where to start, you can start by asking yourself, what would someone who loved themselves do? I feel like I'm barely eating. How people do this? One of those people, like, I'll eat all my fries first and then I'll get to my burger. And how am I gonna talk to y'all while I'm eating a burger? Like, what? So the next thing on my self-love journey, I've learned this, you know, from two people, from two women. It's so amazing. I'm learning this from women. So where it really hit home for me was with Coach Stormy, because I learned this from Louise Hay, but really Coach Stormy. Like, this is the next step. This is the next thing that's helped me in my self-love journey, and that is looking at myself in the mirror, connecting with myself, and telling myself, I love you. I love you. You know what I mean? Like, you need to, that's really the epitome of it, loving yourself. So, you know, even if you don't believe it yet, oh, my camera dying, wow, that's crazy. What kind of mukbang? But trust and believe this burger about to slap, okay? Like, y'all don't even see me eat this to really know. I've eaten this so many times and it tastes so good, oh my god. Okay, the camera's dying. This one's very powerful. You wanna put your hands on your heart. Either close your eyes so you can feel it, and tell yourself, insert your name. So I always go, Ariane, I love you. I really, really love you. And I accept you exactly as you are. And I just keep repeating that and repeating that and repeating that and repeating that. Every time I come across a mirror, I take time to just connect with myself, look myself in the eyes in the mirror, see how I'm feeling on the inside. Cause like sometimes you just get so caught up in the day-to-day with the motions and the movements. You're on your phone, you at work, you're at school, you're around friends, you're around family, you're doing this, you're doing that, but you don't really have much time, especially now in now society, to really just get quiet and centered and connect with yourself. So any little moment you can find, matter of fact, you have to make it. You have to. It's a priority. It's a real priority. It's really like so important, because if you're not doing this, it can be so dangerous, because you might be looking for love in all the wrong places when it really starts with you, like really loving you, really accepting you, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would say that's my second tip. There's so much more I want to talk about in this topic. My camera's about to die, so let me just do the outro right now. Actually, let me bite this burger right now. Let me bite this burger for y'all, because I know that's why y'all came here. I didn't put no ketchup on it. Let me just take one bite. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, this is so extra how I'm eating it. Hold on. Wow. It's the food for me, y'all. This topic is so deep. I'm like, this is a quick overhaul. If you want to know more in depth and this is resonating with you, please comment down below. Let's have a discussion. How do you love yourself? How's your self-love journey going? Like, I really want to know. Because especially in today's society where everyone's like, oh, hashtag self-love, oh, love yourself, put yourself first, but I don't think people really know what that means. And I'm on that journey of really delving and discovering what that means, because I understand the repercussions that are associated with not really truly deeply loving yourself. Leave a comment down below. My camera still isn't dead, so I could talk a little bit more. So the last thing I would say is, what are you thinking? Like, what's going on up here? Because everything that you think is how you perceive life and how life really is happening for you. Like, your life could be fabulous, but in your own mind and your own perception, from the inside looking out, it could look so jacked up. You could have the worst life ever. So I would say, what are the thoughts you're thinking about yourself? Are you thinking loving thoughts about yourself? You might be wondering like, how do I know how to love myself? Pretty much, think about someone you love, like someone you love. Like, if you ever been in love, if you ever had so much love for someone, even if it's an animal, anything, that energy, you want to give that to yourself. You want to have that adoration and that type of energy for yourself. You want to want what's best for yourself first, you know what I mean? And it's only gonna be you who's gonna be able to know what you need. You're gonna be the one that knows what love means to you. This whole self-love journey is that. It's unraveling all the things that aren't loving in your mind. You know, maybe someone told you something when you were younger and it stuck with you, and that person told you stuff about yourself or made you feel a type of way about yourself. And you know, the type of people you attract, it's a reflection of how you feel about yourself. So, you know, it's really important. Like, if you wouldn't want someone you love to think those thoughts about themselves, okay, example, I'm a failure, like, oh my gosh, I can't do nothing right, you know, like talking down on yourself. Be like, oh my god, I'm so lazy, I didn't do nothing today productive. Talking down on yourself instead of encouraging yourself and lifting yourself up. Like, if someone you love was talking like that, you wouldn't let them talk like that, you know what I mean? You're gonna try to tell your friend like, no boo, like it's okay, like you good. Like, you're gonna try to encourage someone you love. You're gonna try to be compassionate and caring and show empathy and, you know, be patient with yourself and things like that. So I hope this helped. You know, I really just been feeling guided to make this video. You know, I didn't even get to present myself in the way that I wanted, like, you know, face beat, hair done, da-da-da. Nah, it's okay. I love myself and I accept myself exactly how I am. I'm beautiful like this. You know, I do like to dress up and do all the extra stuff, but you know, like, that's a part of self-love too. Like, just accept yourself for how you are. Like, once you do that, then I feel like everything else, you'll be able to have healthy relationship and more self-awareness, most of all. So I'm gonna stop chatting and I'm gonna finish my burger. Check out La Masa. Wait, where's my phone? Let me tell you what else they got. They got some bomb empanadas. Oh my god. They got vegan apple pie empanada. It's like $3. They got all types of vegan empanadas. They got maduros. They have empanadas, like I said. They're really good. I like them. Honestly, my mom doesn't like them, so maybe everyone won't like them, but my mom, I love them. When I brought my homegirl, she loves it. Like, I like it. They have vegetable soup. I'm like, I should have got that because I was feeling nauseous, but I'm like, nah, I gotta pick the burger. Like, I'm just such a foodie. Like, what is soup gonna do for me? Yep, here's the vegan burger. It's vegan bread, black beans, cheese, and vegan cheese. Cheese and vegan cheese is vegan cheese. Served with mixed greens and fresh cut fries. They got roasted vegetables, empanada, mushrooms and onions with beefless ground. That one is really tasty. Vegetariano, is that how you say it? Patacon. So it's mixed greens, black beans, queso, yeah. They got arepa vegetariano. Yo, I am Costa Rican, I trust you. Believe me, I promise. I'm just one of those that is not fluent in Spanish. Yeah, arepa, if you like arepa. Maduro, I love Maduro, my god. It was between this and the Maduro, honestly. So they got vegan Maduro, which is like a big sweet plantain, and then they put beans, greens, cheese. Also get like beefless ground, and it's scrumdiddlyumptious. God, I might like this. Just love food. And they got a bunch of sides. They got yuca fries as a side, rice, and just their rice and beans, honestly. Like, ooh, arroz con leche, rice pudding made with coconut.